Boy, people, the only thing me can say, it's another wasted set of life. You're looking at a 28-year-old melanated man, and I call him black man. His name is Jacques. And he have appeared before the Westminster magistrate, the Westminster magistrate today to explain the bloody ordeal. It appears that he have taken 4 people's life by the blade. Greetings and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV, and if this is your first time tuning in, I'm asking you, hit that red subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, I first want to thank you for joining me on this live. You're looking at a good-for-nothing excuse for a man. You're looking at Jacques, a 28-year-old that appeared before the Westminster magistrate, where his hearing was set for the Old Bailey on May 3rd. And why is that, ladies and gentlemen? This despicable person here is being charged with the murder of 4 members of one family at a home in southeast London. Despicable. This young man allegedly knifed 4 family members. Samantha Drummonds, 27. Her mother, Tanysha Drummonds, 45 years old. Young people. And grandmother, Dolet Hill. Miss Dolet was 64 years old. And Miss Hill's partner, Denton Burke, 68, was this gentleman. And they were found stabbed and wounded, stabbed to death Monday morning by officers. The officers were called by worried neighbors, ladies and gentlemen, that heard the screaming for 5 minutes or so in the Delaford Road area there of Bermondsey in the southern part of London, ladies and gentlemen. It is a travesty, a tragic moment, because it appears that Mr. Jacques was a partner of the 47-year-old. Sorry, the 45-year-old. Now, people, it is sickening. Sickening, Jano. Sickening to know that young black men have no compassion to their own melanated people. Nothing more than the boy feel jealous. Nothing more than he felt threatened. Nothing more than the woman them a give him talk and him can't walk. Cause him probably a waste man. People, sick and tired, yes I am. Sick and tired, yes I am. Of being sick and tired, of knowing that sometimes all you have to do is just hold it. My youth, just hold it. It appears that the melanated people them, black men especially, can't hold pressure. Them no good. Pressure bust pipe. Listen, you can say what you feel for say, but you can't do what you feel for do. This is a real idiot. Took away these beautiful people from us, and we're not going to feel no sorry for you. It's a Jamaican grandparents and 3 generations have perished at the hand of this wicked, evil person they call a man. 28-year-old Jacques. And he will be appearing on May 3rd before the Westminster magistrate. And I hope the magistrate throw the book at him. Now, earlier in this week, Mrs. Hill's niece, Venecia Reid, paid tribute to her aunt by saying she did not deserve this and she was a very loving, very kind, very generous person. She would do anything for you, Mrs. Reid said. Tanysha Drummonds, who was also known as Rachel, lived in Kingington and was previously named by police as Tanysha Drummonds. Her daughter Samantha lived in Forest Hill. A Jamaican-born NHS worker, Miss Hill, and her partner, Mr. Burke, lived at the terraced property where there were 4 found dead. So nothing more than my speculation is that the daughter and the granddaughter probably chilling with their mother and grandmother because the boy probably are going away. And him probably came over and them dismiss him and him probably got angry and took his wrath and cut them life short. People, this is like a game that plays out with multiple episodes and it all ending the same way every time. It's nothing difficult for I and I, man, for just come up with a quick solution and a conclusion, although I wasn't there. I know you might say that's misinformation, but it's not disinformation. It's a recalibration and a recapitulation of the entire cultural stratosphere. Because that's how we do it. As men, black men, melanated men, yard man, island man, African, whatever terminology you want, call yourself, black man. It appears that our inability to maintain a straight head or to hold pressure and not lash out, especially on those around us, especially the female gender, is inadequate. We have not the ability to, sustain pressure or to make right decisions under pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been there, done that. May I tell you, some of the best way to deal with the stress and the struggles of life, especially when the violence get domestic, is walk away. And a lot of the time, the women them leave the situation and gone out, gone by them friend, them family member, and the insidious, ignorant man continue to perpetuate violence in his head by thinking about where the woman gone do. Enough time, she gone her mother yard, gone chill out, forget some space, like in this case. And you did you think about see a man she gone with? And I war yourself in your head before you go lay down in your bed and hold her meds. You see it? This fool here, that's where 4 people life plus his 5 life taken at the hand of a ignorant black man. Because that's the best way I could explain it, ladies and gentlemen. It is perturbing. Very, very perturbing. You get real upset to read these news over and over, yard and abroad. It's embarrassing to see the decisions that our melanated men are making. It appears that we have become our own eugenics crew, because there's nobody out there that you have to fear as a melanated person other than another melanated person, especially male. And when you make these clear statements that have statistics backing it up, we quiver under the truth and we lie to get a high. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some of the reason why the violence continue to escalate in our community, amongst our diaspora, because we continue to lie to stay high. Yaganti, we're acting like we're taking some kind of moral high ground by staying black, by covering the dirt, by closing our eyes, by not recognizing that we are our own enemy. And when someone do turn and punish us, or the long arm of the law reach out and snatch victory from the bosom of evil, the mentality of our melanated people, especially the men, we complain and blame others for taking advantage. But we have to open up with eyes in society, ladies and gentlemen, and see the crime, the carnage, the evil, and the negativity that we perpetuate in society. And we have to clean up our house before we go clean up somebody else. Because no one else gonna take us serious or solve our problem other than us. We run to the rock, and the rock can't save we because we have no ability of saving ourselves. We have no testicle fortitude, nor no morality to speak the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Delaford Joshua Jacques. Have taken 4 other melanated people's life, including his. Although a fame never worth nothing, it's not good to gamble with someone that don't have more than one set. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about more than one concept, more than one set of ideas. It's shocking and amazing that a young 28-year-old would knife 2 senior citizens to death, a 45-year-old woman and a 27-year-old woman. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no forgiving these people here, and there's no rationalizing with these people. I'm glad the magistrate and him have a May 3rd date. And me now beg the magistrate for no pardon for him, because him never pardon Samantha, him never pardon Tanysha, and him never pardon Denton, 68-year-old man, and definitely did not pardon the grandmother, Dolet Hill, ladies and gentlemen. So me want him to get the same sleeping pill that he gave to these people. A more life and a more joy and a more happiness. And I have no compassion for these evilous people, especially if they're melanated people, especially if they look like me, because them have make me look worse, and make me look terrible, and have make me look bad people. Listen to me. Me nah sugarcoat it for them no more. It is appalling, shocking, that the European man made a system called jail and courts, locking up the melanated man, imprisoning him, and it appears that we are most comfortable in solitary confinement, behind bars, behind walls, and limited sunlight, because we perpetuate, we exonerate violence, crime, and wickedness as if we are purposefully practicing ignorance. Me no know if that a go on. Are we purposefully practicing ignorance that's leading to all this wickedness in the world? Because it appears, people, that a wickedness and badness we serve, a wickedness and badness we praise. from the artist, from the movie, to the local Don Dada. That's what we praise. That's the infection that's boiling in our mind like an infested boil, ready to explode. People, I am telling you straight up, it not go better for we until we make it better. Too many have come now and died. Too many have showed the way. We are too intellectually inclined. We are too rich and strong as a nation for us to keep on making silly excuses, for us to keep on breaking the rules. When me say rules, me not talk about the next band rules. We are talking about the rules of life. We are talking about the simple things that we know are right. The parables of doing unto each other as you would like to be done. And it look like, say, boy, since we don't have none, it appears that everything that was right, we have turned wrong. And we have glorified the darkness, the negativity, and the ignorance to where we are excited to be stupid. We are excited to be wicked. And we are excited to be ignorant, dark, docile, deficient. Because when you look upon a grandmother, and in daughter and granddaughter, and our next elderly man, and you can use a weapon where you have to walk it through them and talk it through them. And I like see 2 bullets as something where you have in your hand and you feel the blade that go through the flesh. Some blood must have spilled upon your brother. You're there with the woman's daughter. And you murder her daughter, her grandpicnic, and her partner. Me don't have nothing to give you about that. Because do unto others like you would like them do unto you. And you see what you do to the people them. You had no compassion. You not even make your granddaughter live. You wiped out 3 generations in one sieve. Ladies and gentlemen, you know say it hard for me to continue. If you see up on the YouTube, you are going to and appear negativity, appear violence and crime in the news. But that is one of the things where you get when you chose to read the news. Some people chose to farm the food. Some people chose to steal the shows. Rasta chose to read the news. Because I and I, man, want to keep you updated on what's really going on, and what really are going on. So when me I tell you, say, this your youth here, I want monster. Like my mother would have said, it's a devil from the pit of hell. Jacques. Yeah, a 20-year-old black man when I have no heart. You guarantee him don't have no heart. But Bermondsey, South London, UK, in England, he better off because him in a jail. You guarantee. And if the European them did not have compassion, me I tell you, for me, I take him out when me roll up on that the ends and see that the bloody scene. If you know what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, may I ask you whenever you see me online, leave your comment. I want you to tell me how I'm doing. Because you know, say, and enough people up on the internet looking like me still, I mean, I tell you, say, Rasta, where we are dealing with. One away. And we are burn out all the evils. We are burn out all the Pharisees. And we are burn out all those that stray. We are dealing with high morality. And we are dealing with the truth here on Deep Roads. So if you want to hear the truth, may I ask you subscribe to Deep Roads and leave your comment and share it. If you don't want to hear the truth, you can subscribe because I'm going to keep beating in your head like a big 3-year-old. And more life, and more joy, and a more nappiness. Fireborn a wicked boy, 28-year-old. Joshua, Jacques.
Greetings.
He will be
Jacques,
appearing
greetings.
at the Westminster magistrate.
These roots, man. How you guys doing out
Yeah,
there? We
May
having a good
3rd.
time, man. We're riding full
Him
line
and the
LP.
judge have a date. More big up all my friends and families and all the people that know so them subscribe and them not take no bribe. And them not do the wrong for dep on no cheap ride. Big up on yourself from Canada, straight forward to England. Me talk about New York, Mets take one them place there. Me talk about Dolet Hill, Florida, Bronx, New York, Brooklyn, Spanish Town. Me talk about Jamaica, of course, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland. On of clean up the country one by one. Big up the JCF, big up the JDF, because me know say enough people out of the country is watching and peeping to see good Jamaica. You know say, me not left ya. Good Jamaica. You are gone tea. We don't tell you say when you check it out, Lord. No, we're no better than yard. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari soldier. I want to big up all my friends and families, you know. Big up all my families. Big up everybody. We log on. Me asking them to share it up and tag on. Fire burn a wicked evil man. I don't care if him is a black or a white man. You can't kill off me melanated woman. You joke? Condolences to the Hill family. Me not tell you no lie. Condolences to the Drummonds family. And Mr. Burke, may your soul rest in peace. And the folia, we are going to make sure we give him no justice, because we going to electrocute him, we going to hang him, we going to give him some injection, or we going to give him one firing squad for you know. You are guaranteed. Big up on yourself. R.I.P. family. More life and more joy family.